Good morning, live viewers, and welcome to the replay if that's what you're watching. If you're watching on the web, hello, good morning, happy Sunday. Hey Ben, how are you? Good morning. Nice job on the road trip baskets. Excellent work. Michelle. So as people come in, I'm putting your names in the randomizer. Good morning. Hey there. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Michelle. And Nina. I'm just putting your names in the computer here, because we'll do a giveaway here in a minute. And I'm going to give away either... Good morning, Juliana. How is it in Vegas today? Tanya. Okay, just getting people's names in. We're going to do a giveaway at the end of this for a bottle of Surrender essential oil. I did. I just started. I'm tired. I woke up late. Or a cat print. This is, I want to say it's 11 by 14. Oh gosh, yep. So you can have your choice of this, or this, or a Reiki session with a card reading. I don't have a picture for that. It's on some heavy paper too, this one. This is on, this is a print from Fine Art America. So it's on that heavy paper. How was the concert, Tanya? Let's talk about the Tao. Okay, so far I've got, if I didn't get your name on here, let me know. I've got Michelle, Lynn, Nina, Catherine, and Ben, Catherine, Juliana, and Tanya. If you're here and I didn't say your name, please let me know. Because everyone came in really quick there. No. Yes. Good catch. Michelle, Lynn, Nina, Catherine, Ben, Juliana, and Tanya. Does that sound right? I think I pre-put your name on there assuming that you would pop in at some point. Let's start with our Tao study. I have the worst news ever. The worst news. I'm glad I'm sitting down. I'm out of coffee. I'm fucking out of coffee. How did that happen? I couldn't believe it. I got up this morning. I went to open the coffee thing. There was like 2 freaking scoops. I felt like just licking it or just like tossing it back. It's awful. I know. If I was a pothead, I would be scraping resin out of the coffee pot. I know. I was like, oh no. Oh God. Oh, it's so horrible. So we got to get going, people, because I got to go to Starbucks. Let's talk about fame and fortune. Number 44 today, verse 44. I kind of want to kill myself. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't really want to kill myself. I am upset about it, though. Okay. Which is nearer, name or self? Which is dearer, self or wealth? Which gives more pain, loss or gain? All you grasp will be thrown away. All you hoard will be utterly lost. Contentment keeps disgrace away. Restraint keeps you out of danger, so you can go on for a long, long time. Self is nearer, clearly. Our name is transient. Our name is just a way that we can talk about each other when that person's not in the room. So you can know who you're talking about. That's all your name is. People get so attached to names, especially family names. Your name is nothing to do with you. It's a name for your genetic structure, and that's it. Roseanne. That is it. restraint in the sense that, how I see it. Good morning, Roseanne. The last line, restraint, keeps you out of danger, as so you can go on for a long, long time. There, restraint, not in the sense of, like, denial's not the word I'm looking for, but it's kind of like denial. Like starving yourself or overwork, compulsive restraint, maybe. That's not it either. I don't know. See, you don't have any coffee. There's only like three out of 4 cylinders firing right now. Maybe 2 out of 4. There's a healthy self-discipline, and then there's ridiculous compulsion. Yes, Roseanne, I'm in agony. That rigidity. There's a rigid kind of restraint, and that's not what this is. This is the healthy restraint that says, you have a disease, and if you eat that donut, your body is going to suffer for it. So you don't eat the donut. You don't listen to the ego. You don't listen to the part that says you have to or you should. Oh, that's cool, Roseanne. Thanks. There's no should involved in that. It's a healthy restraint. Doing what's best for you means you do what's best for everyone else without even trying. That's how I see that. And all that you grasp, we've talked about that word grasp a lot. Everything that you grasp and grip is going to be taken right out of your hand. Or you're going to fight so hard for it that you're going to kill yourself. You're going to drive yourself to an early grave with that grasping. You need the open hand. I don't have my little clay person. Yeah, I don't have it close by. But you need the open hand so things can come and go. It's not a very poetic picture, but a garden hose is a good, things have to come through. That's, this is the answer I was asking the universe last night. I am happy to be the channel for your answer. Which is dearer, self or wealth? Again, wealth is transient. Self is not. Your soul is not transient. Which gives more pain, loss, or gain? I'm beginning to think that that sometimes gain is more painful, depending on when you, depending on what you're gaining and how prepared you are for it. Hi, Babs, right? How are you? Sometimes loss, sometimes there's a relief in loss and a clean slate feeling where you can just ditch it all and start over. The house burns down and that's a tragedy. But if everyone's safe and, of course, all the pets are fine, it can be a real release. So, different ways to look at that. You wish you could clean the slate. Sometimes gain is a problem because now you have to clear out stuff. You can clean the slate energetically. Hey, Susan. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what Stephen Mitchell's take on that is. This second book. Damn it. Okay. Good morning, Susan. Fame or integrity, which is more important? Money or happiness, which is more valuable? Success or failure, which is more destructive? Hard to spell that level of frustration, definitely. Okay, here's really important, okay? If you look to others for fulfillment, you will never truly be fulfilled. If your happiness depends on money, you will never be happy with yourself. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Okay, he did a better take on that one. I'm going to read that again. Fame or integrity, which is more important? Money or happiness, which is more valuable? Success or failure, which is more destructive? If you look to others for fulfillment, you will never truly be fulfilled. If your happiness depends on money or the pursuit of, you will never be happy with yourself. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. The whole world already belongs to you. You just don't remember. So we talked yesterday about using prosperity prayers and chants and stuff to remember that the whole world is already yours. It's already inside of you. You can't be separate from it. So I'm here in LJ, Georgia, in a tiny house, and I'm connected to Oprah. I don't think I can even say that with a straight face. I'm connected. I'm connected to Oprah. Okay, for real though, we're equally connected to Donald Trump as we are to Oprah. Why can't I say that with a straight face? I can't do it. Okay, anyway, you know what I mean. When you recognize the whole world is yours, you don't struggle. You probably are old friends with Oprah. I totally feel connected to Oprah. We both came from Mississippi stock. When you realize nothing's lacking, you've got to realize that first. Oh, you don't? That's really interesting. You won't, that pursuit of money thing, you won't achieve that as long as you're looking to achieve. Yes, and people can also freely admit in this area that they don't like Adele. You can say that you don't like Oprah, and you can say that you don't like Adele, which seems to be sacrilege lately to say that you don't like Adele. But I actually don't. I think she's gorgeous. She has a beautiful voice. The structure in her music is a little off. I feel like her lyrics kind of sometimes, I don't know. She's out there singing, making millions, so who am I to criticize? Super Soul Sunday! Yes. Okay, let's see what Byron Katie has to smack us in the face with today. Oh, Lord. Okay. This has everything to do with what we've been talking about in the last couple of weeks of appreciation versus gratitude. Appreciating what you have puts you in the state of receiving more. Gratitude can still contain the seeds of lack. The awareness that you didn't have it is present in your mind sometimes when you're saying, I'm so grateful that I just got a bonus from work. I'm so grateful. The awareness is I didn't have it. Now I do have it. And I'm happy that I have it, but I'm also thinking of the time I didn't have it. I know that's a little bit confusing, but it's worth playing with that concept because appreciation is acknowledging that everything is mine already. I belong to everything. Everything belongs to me. Just play with it. Trust me on that. I say trust me, but I haven't achieved it yet, and we're all just practicing. You ready? You ready for your BK smack? The smackdown. Smacking that story down, bitches. Okay, success is the story, capital S, of having arrived somewhere on your way from an imagined past to an imagined future. I don't even have a reference for it. For me, whatever I'm doing is a success, the ultimate success. You're already successful. The fact that you rolled out of bed and you have air in your, or maybe you haven't rolled out of bed yet, but the fact that you're breathing, you're already successful. There's massive amounts of hope available to you because you're still alive. The whole world belongs to me because I live in the simplicity of what is woman sitting in chair. There's nothing beyond this, not one thought beyond it. The room is the whole world. I am a success at sitting. I'm a success at breathing. I'm not a success at laying in enough coffee supplies. Damn it. If I died now, I'd be a success. If I died now, I'd be a success at not breathing. Woohoo, I'm a winner. If I died now, I'd be a success at not breathing. What could I possibly fail at? When the mind is clear, there's no way to make a mistake. I just got some chill bumps on this one. When the mind is clear, there's no way to make a mistake. You can't make a mistake. That's amazing. Colorado's had home delivery for a while, and I never got around to using it. Yeah, that would be smart. There's no way you can make a mistake, okay? If you're looking at decisions or changes in your path, just pick whichever one makes your heart feel light. Whichever one makes your stomach feel clear. They don't have it on Amazon. They don't have that brand. When you're trying to make a decision, think about one way and notice, is my energy rising or falling? Do I feel chained or suddenly free? And go with it. If that is such a clear feeling in your body, that's the right decision. Even if on the surface it doesn't look logical. Even if you think you might be judged. People might laugh at you for taking a risk. Your family might call you crazy for taking a different path than they take. You might actually have to cut your family off if they won't support your choices, or at least leave you alone about it. Choose and choose again. There's no mistakes. And if you make a choice and you feel like it's a mistake, it's not. It's not, because it will serve you at some point in your life. Yeah. Us too. Me too. A lot of people here too. Okay. When your mind is clear, there's no way to make a mistake. Reality is kind. Its nature is uninterrupted joy. When I woke up from the dream of Byron Katie, there was nothing left, and the nothing was benevolent. She let go of her name. Yeah, Susan, it sounds like you're in a massive place of really needing to rely on the wisdom in your body to make some changes. She woke up from the dream of Byron Katie. She woke up from the dream of her name, that she was a name, that her name even mattered. It's so benevolent, what's left when you let go of your name, that it wouldn't reappear, it wouldn't recreate itself. The worst thing could happen, the worst imagination of horror, the whole planet could be obliterated, and it would see that as a grace, even celebrate and sing hallelujah. It's so clear, so in love with what is, that it might seem unkind, it might even seem inhuman. It cares totally, and it doesn't care at all. It's an impersonal love. This is a difficult concept to get across to people sometimes if they don't understand it at all. The animating principle, the animating life force is an impersonal love. An impersonal love doesn't stop and start. We think of love in our human terms where if I do something bad, God's not going to love me. If I do something good, I'm going to get bonus points with love. And if I pray hard enough, the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl. That's not... God doesn't help the Broncos win the Super Bowl. Sorry. First of all, they don't deserve it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I hate football. I'm not kidding. I really don't like football. I have a lot of judgmental stories about professional sports. Okay. It doesn't care about you personally. It provides some universal laws. Yes, and the injuries they cause. It provides some universal laws that if you work within them, your life is easier. But your life is your choice. You can make it as easy as you want. You can make it as hard as you want. It doesn't matter. Me too. It doesn't matter. That's why you can't make a mistake. There's nobody up there with a scorebook. Well, yeah, Michelle ain't done it. Michelle passed the homeless man, didn't put any money in his coffee, minus 10 demerits or whatever. That's not it. Yes, it's a total and complete self-acceptance and love. So the bad things that happen are still loved. Sun shines the same on sinner and saint. The wars that happen, love is still present. The saving of kittens off highways, love is present. For the person that put them on the highway, love is present. That hurts my heart a little, but it's true. Speaking of cats, put that one on the highway. She's the mean one. Just kidding. God. It cares totally. And it doesn't care at all. So what feels like not caring is actually non-attachment. It cares totally. It's not attached to you and what you do. You have free will. It's not attached to the things you have to be attached to be judged. Yeah. You have to have attachment to have judgment, okay? And impersonal love, divine love, doesn't have attachment. So there is no judgment. See, does that make sense? It's not that it doesn't care. It's that it doesn't attach. That's different. If all living creatures in the universe were obliterated in an instant, it doesn't care. Because it doesn't attach. Yes, it's non-dualistic. It's the totality. It's all of it. Masculine, feminine, black, white, good, bad. It's the whole thing. The whole thing. It's in love with what is, whatever form that takes. Reality is neither good nor bad. It's bigger than good and bad. It's bigger. You don't need to fix yourself. You need to accept yourself. All good and bad. Thanks. Just got a lot of side conversations running in my own head. It has no opposite. There's nothing that it's not. The end of duality isn't the end of the world. It's the end of suffering. Until now. So you're stuck in your dumb shit, Roseanne, until now. And now you're going to release yourself from that. The end of duality isn't the end of the world. It's the end of suffering. The brilliant, the bright, that's what I'd call God if I called it anything. What doesn't exist, what is beyond existence, is more brilliant than the sun. During one of my weekend intensives, workshops, let's say that, a man once said to me, I just understood. It's amazing. What you're talking about is heaven on earth. I said, you do understand. I'm actually talking from heaven to earth. I crack myself up. She says, I love my little jokes. As you begin to wake yourself up from your dreams of hell or purgatory, heaven dawns on you in a way that the imagination can't comprehend. And then as you continue to question what you believe, you realize that heaven, too, is just the beginning. And you will realize this if you haven't already. You'll have moments of this. Past heaven, there is something better. It's the eternal, meaningless, infinitely creative mind. It can't stop for time or space or even joy. It's so brilliant that it will shake what's left of you into the depths of all-consuming wonder. That's beautiful. There is something better than heaven. Eternal, meaningless, infinitely creative mind. It can't stop for time or space or even joy. It's so brilliant that it will shake what's left of you. That's why we do daily practice, Roseanne, is because we forget. You won't ever remember. That's the most disappointing lesson I ever learned, is we won't ever remember. We won't ever remember. You have to have a daily practice. It's so brilliant it will shake what's left of you into the depths of all-consuming wonder. Yeah, we fall asleep. We fall asleep and we set up systems to wake us up. We set our own alarm clocks by setting a daily practice. Yeah, you're not failing. I get a feeling that you feel like you're failing. Like the sense I get is that you feel like if you don't remember, if you forget, that somehow you failed. You're not failing. No, there's no failure. There's only asleep or awake. You're asleep until you wake back up. And then you move through life and you fall asleep. Something happens and you fall asleep because it hurts. The pain's too much or the sadness is too much. Failure is your story. You're not failing. Sleep, awake, sleep, awake. That's it. There is no mistakes. It's not real. Yeah. Good, Babs, good. You're in the in-between. Esther Hicks says you can't get it wrong and you never get it done. You can't get it wrong and you never get it done. Aim for longer periods of awakeness. Yes. Yeah, we are hard on ourselves sometimes. Until now, you can let that go. Yes, you can love your humanity. Humans fall asleep. Sleep awake and sleep awake. That's why you can't make a mistake. It just is. You can't get it wrong, and you never get it done. Letting go of thinking that you're going to get it done will set you free. You can't get it wrong, and you never get it done. There's no end zone. Speaking of football, there's no end zone. There's no touchdown. There's little touchdowns along the way, and then there's new stuff. You never finish. You're not finished until you die, and even then you're not finished. It's just different. Let go of the need to attain a goal. Let go of the need to have an end. Yes, there's some work to do there. You're fine, you're fine. Your name's, is it D's? Or D? Is it D? D's Dreamlander. I got it. I haven't had coffee, sorry. I'm not clicking. Okay. So, you wake yourself up from your dreams of hell and purgatory. Yeah. So she says, I can't find anything outside the brilliance. It's everywhere. It's always gone, even before it happens. It's how form appears to take place. Oh, here's what I'm hearing, is a big loud should. I should remember. I should be able to read this stuff and then remember. Who said that you should remember? Is that from school? Is that from school saying you just learned 2 + 2 yesterday? How come you don't remember? You just learned that. You should remember it. You just read it. So work with that. There's no should. You remember or you don't. You're awake or you're asleep. Period. I fell asleep. Period. It's from growing up. Yeah, there's no should. Stop it. Okay? Knock that shit off. And you can hear our stories being activated, right, Roseanne? Because we're now in our stories of Roseanne shouldn't hurt. Roseanne shouldn't feel sad. We don't want Roseanne to be in pain. So our stories kick into gear and we're like, wait, no! Let us help you. Let us fix you so we don't have to worry. Okay. Okay. Oh, I missed a comment. Damn it. Okay. Wouldn't you be delighted if you knew the secret of life, the cosmic joke that's going on all the time? The joke is, there's nothing here. Surprise! Surprise! There's nothing here. It's all a bunch of made up stuff. Then you see that all the beautiful things, all the things you love, all the great art, music, and literature, all the people you love most dearly, our whole civilization, the beloved earth itself, the whole infinite universe, are gone as well, and you smile with triple delight because you realize that not only are they not real, you're not real either. Okay, Catherine. Catherine, can you wait 30 seconds? Here, let me do this thing. Let me do the name jar real quick. Hold on. Oh gosh. I'm hurrying. The joke kills me. It's funny, not funny. Wait. Wait, what? Watch this. Wait for it. Oh, it was Nina. Can you see the wheel? I put all your names in the wheel. Nina won. Nina! I have to do it on the computer because ego can get in the way of name picking. Okay, Catherine, I just didn't want you to miss out if your name was up. It's classtools.net. Nina! Nope. No, it's right there on the screen. Can you see? It says Nina. Okay. So you can have a surrender oil or a cat print or a Reiki session with card reading. It's totally up to you. You don't have to say right now. You can think about what you want and let me know. The surrender oil I'll talk about this afternoon. You're welcome. I'll do an oil scope later after coffee, for God's sake. You do. Surrender your shoulds today. Let's all surrender our shoulds today. That's the end of that chapter anyway, so. Okay. I'll do an oil scope later today, and we'll talk about surrender oil. You need Reiki. We all need it. I'll talk about the surrender oil this afternoon, yeah. Okay, you guys. Let yourself off the hook. Dispense some forgiveness to yourself. Work on your stories of should. I should be doing this life thing better. Screw that. You're still alive, aren't you? You're still reaching for more expansion, aren't you? If you're sitting here listening to this, I should be getting a job. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. You're in the Desire Map workshop, and that's going to lead you to what you need to do. So let yourself off the hook and work on finding your core desired feeling. That's your homework. You should be doing your Desire Map homework. Just kidding. For real. Okay. You guys have any questions? Wait, what am I missing? It's never too late. You should stop thinking about shoulds. Oh, yes. So you can get those worksheets at thework.com under resources. The Judge Your Neighbor worksheet. There's a facilitation guide. If you're doing one of those and you get stuck, let me know. You can get to me through at the website caddyshackdesigns.com. Across the top are tabs for everything. Thank you, Michelle. And there's a contact form on there, but you can email me, caddyshackdesigns@gmail.com. Okay? So the jobs thing, remember to find the feeling first. How do you want to feel? Then let that lead you to action. Find the feeling first. I'm full of all kinds of bossiness. Do your homework. Find the feeling place. Let yourself off the hook. Okay? I gotta go get some coffee. I'm a mess. I'm gonna buy 2 bags, so this doesn't happen again. But it will. That was the second bag. See? Heath actually bought 2 the last time because I throw such a fit when I run out, but I forget when I'm at the store. I'm a terrible addict. I used to forget to buy cigarettes and then freak out in the middle of the night when stores used to be closed. I do. Well, about 4 or 5 scoops in a pot a day. Okay, I'm going to go. Congratulations, Nina. And I'll be back this afternoon and we'll talk about what's in this bottle of Surrender Oil. It's actually one of the less expensive blends. It's got some real powerful stuff in it. But it's on the least expensive, or you know what I'm trying to say. Jesus, I'm losing the power of speech. All right, I love you. Love you guys so much. Thanks for coming in the morning and listening to me babble. And I love the blends too. There's a power in these blends. I feel like the single blends help me on a physical level, but these blends that Gary put together through intuition and guidance from Spirit have a much deeper spiritual and emotional impact on me. Is what I'm finding for myself. Okay, love you. See you this afternoon for the oil scope if you're around. You're welcome. You're welcome, you guys.